You're watching Virginia Piedmont blues musician John Cephas. He was awarded the National Heritage Fellowship, the highest honor the federal government bestows upon a traditional artist, in 1989, the very same year the Virginia Folklife Program came into being at the Virginia Foundation for the Humanities. In 1992, the Folklife Program produced the Piedmont Blues Guitarist Tour, which traveled throughout Virginia, featuring John and his partner Phil Wiggins, as well as other of Virginia's finest blues masters. I'm John Lohman. As Virginia State folklorist, my staff and I continue the work of documenting, supporting, and celebrating Virginia's rich traditional culture. Some of these recordings are the only ones of their kind that exist. Hundreds of hours of recordings exist in dozens of formats that predated the digital era. Many of these video and audio recordings were made on dated, fragile formats that need to be digitized to ensure their preservation and to make them accessible to the public. Insufficient funding for physical and digital storage environments means that these important materials are largely inaccessible and, worse, in danger of degradation, such as this clip collected from the Piedmont Guitarist Tour.
What can you say to young black kids today that would pay attention to?
Well,
In response to this challenge, VFH is currently producing an inventory of our holdings, seeking partnerships, and making preparations for Discovery Virginia, an online database of these materials that can offer both preservation and access to these important chronicles of our time. We are seeking financial and institutional support to preserve these materials and make them available to all Virginians and others around the globe. These voices capture the essence of the humanities at work in our daily lives, giving us tools to understand the past, confront issues in the present, and shape a more promising future. We've reached a critical moment to act on the preservation of these materials that can utilize VFH staff expertise and the state-of-the-art digital archiving standards to digitize, describe, store, and publicize these assets for Virginians of today and Virginians to come. Without our action, we run the risk of losing this important record of our past and the cherished traditions that have sustained our communities for generations. We invite you to join us in this important endeavor before it is too late.
sometimes on Sundays after church, or if you want to sing some like those torch songs, or you know, some of those songs that they used to sing back then, he was very good at that. He could say,